Welcome, everyone. This is something from our actual research lab that we're working on, a prototype. Well, this is a multi-psychic wheel system. Now, what we sell and what you see commonly out on the market is a single psychic wheel. This is a light metal object that is dangled on usually a pin that you spin. Well, what people don't know is that, that's pretty easy stuff for a psychic. What you want to do is spin multi-wheels. How about spinning 6 at a time? Well, it can be done, and there are records of this from the 70s and 80s of people going around doing psychic seminars and spinning multi-wheels, not just one like you are seeing in most places. So this is one of the, again, things that people just don't know about, just like spoon bending parties. So we put together this actually 6 wheel, and you can see there are different sigil patterns, and there's also different, there is particular energy accumulators inside of this unit. Now, it's not electric, but there are energy accumulators inside, and of course, we're going to show this to Patreon and All Access members in the future. But the actual wheels at the top, there are small ones. And of course, there's even a giant one. Look at that large one. You think you can spin that with your mind? Well, people have. So this is all part of really getting into exciting, fun experiments, real psychic energy. And this is one of our many cool prototypes. You can see we kind of like to put little feet on our boxes and corner things, all the things that make the boxes look cool and better and more professional. And of course, while this is not electric, there are some amplifying components in here. Let me see if I can open this up a bit to give you a little bit of preview. Ooh. Well, that's all you get, non-Patreon members. You want to see the good stuff? Well, you got to get involved. Well, building all this stuff is not cheap. It requires a full research staff, and the reason why you don't see a lot of breakthroughs in these areas, psychic, radionic, etc. in general, is because nobody has the money to do it. So it turns into a very business, which becomes very competitive and very nasty. I've got the best stuff. I know what I'm doing. Well, this may or may not be the truth, but you don't get any sharing from radionic practitioners of what works and what doesn't. So it is a good idea but nobody wants to talk to each other. They want to sell their equipment, and that's it. So this is an exciting 6-wheel psychic telekinesis actual prototype. So the whole idea is how many wheels can you spin at one time? Now, as I've mentioned, there are people who have spun 6 at a time many years ago, and this is documented. It's common that anybody can spin 2 wheels, and many can spin 3. But getting to this level is even more. But, it takes an energetic tool as well, and that's what you've got in here. This amplifies your psychic energy as well as serve as a basic training tool. And this is one of the other areas that are missing with most people is that, well, they give you a psychic wheel, but what does that mean? You want assistance. That's why we have with all of our products custom sigils, a sigil you put underneath the unit to help trigger that energy there, a sigil to put your photograph on to stimulate the psychic powers within you. This is really critical. But you can even go further by making the internal guts of an item empower what you're doing. There's nothing wrong with this. This is amazing abilities to begin with. Anything we can do to assist the bioenergetic, the psychic, the psychotronic, the radionic process, anything we can do to enhance it without making it happen, otherwise known as cheating, which I don't even understand the point of that, you need to do. So enhancing, helping people, being psyched up, etc. We're going to talk about this in our new, my new talk on core energies and how critical they are. And what can you do to generate core energies? So many people everyone has a psychic power, kind of. But the point is, that's another kind of. And here, of course, is our typological system. So you can, there's a circuitry inside of here. So you can actually feed energy in it. This is all part of the process that you get from IGOS and only IGOS, the professional, advanced science, manifesting science organization like no other. So if you want to find out more information, you want to support our work, well, make sure you check out the links below with Patreon. Make sure you become an all-access member. And of course, are you subscribed? Did you like this video? Well, you certainly should. It's the only one of its type on the planet, and probably even off. So, until next time, we have many more to come.